An Armenian musician once asked Madoyan's teacher to pick one student out of all of his talented students. The teacher, Bron, responded by saying, "I'm not telling you this because you're Armenian, but I was a teacher of an incredibly talented musician, Nikolay Madoyan. Do you know him?" The man responded by saying, "Of course, he's an unbelievable musician." Bron's words about Madoyan bear heavy weight as a master of his craft. For Beethoven's anniversary back in 2000, the young violinist performed a 3-day-long series of solo concerts for 3 hours and 40 minutes each. The musician also exceptionally performed Bach sonatas and partitas for violin in one event, memorized without sheet music. Madoyan delivered Bach sonatas for violin and harpsichord fully in one night once again, with the accompaniment of Svetlana Navasardian.
Մեկ երեկոյի ընթացքում անգիր կատարումով հնչեցնելը նույնպես բացառիկ երևույթ էր մեր իրականության համար։ Բախի սոնատներ ջութակի և կլավեսինի համար շարքը Նիկոլայ Մադոյանը ևս մեկ երեկոյի ընթացքում հասու դարձրեց ունկնդրին Svetlana.
With a famous pianist, Madoyan had also performed Brahms sonatas. For Mozart's anniversary, Madoyan recorded all of Mozart's violin concertos with the National Opera Symphony. He's also played all of Paganini's 24 caprices. The musician has performed this series with unparalleled difficulty multiple times, once as well in the composer's own hometown. One of these performances was also recorded in the same church that the genius Italian had been baptized in. On February 20th, the violinist performed at the National Opera's Ballet Theatre, amazing everyone by playing all 6 of Paganini's concertos. The conductor was Karen Durgaryan. I've been a part of his recitals, and even for the orchestra and the conductor, the work that everyone had to put in was immense. The accompaniments are not the work of the composer, and specifically the last few concertos need a lot of work, because what has been salvaged from Paganini's work is the violin and sometimes even the guitar's accompaniment. It requires a lot of work to put this all together, but with the joint efforts of the orchestra, it all worked out. To play these concertos with unusual techniques and similar parts without any sheet music requires unmatched memory and musical talent.
Տեխնիկական հնարքներով, հարմոնիկ մտածողությամբ, պասաժներով իրար նման 6 կոնցերտները անգիր նվագելու համար անհավանական հիշողություն տաղ։
We were practicing the third concerto, and I remember I asked him to play the end of the cadenza. Without any hesitation, he began to play the very end of the cadenza. He didn't have to stop or think or anything. It just came to him, and we played it, and we promptly continued.
Nikolay
Madoyan has had a large desire to present Paganini's 6 concertos to our country. Until now, only 2 of the 6 concertos had been performed in Armenia. Kissin had come to Armenia and he didn't leave the recitals. Everyone thought he would be done, but he would continue practicing and he would just keep going. This is the same for Madoyan. He has a type of autopilot mode for practicing, and he just won't stop perfecting his art. In my opinion, his style of playing pairs very well with Paganini. The composer, who has spent a lot of time with the musician, says that the violinist has totally dedicated himself to the music. He talks solely about music and new performances. Side conversations do not interest him because he is so deep into this world of music. To be so dedicated to music makes you be less dedicated to many other things. But good music requires some sacrifices. Musicians everywhere have broken records playing all of Beethoven's piano sonatas in 3 nights nonstop. People have played even Beethoven's 5 concertos in one night. But in Armenia, there was no one who had ever accomplished such a feat. Nikolay Madoyan is the first Armenian musician to ever achieve a Guinness World Record.
Նիկոլայ Մադոյանը առաջին հայ երաժիշտն է, ով հավակնում է դառնալ Գինեսի ռեկորդակիր։ Անահիտ Մարգարյան, Մեսրոպ Ավետիսյան, Ձայնագիր։